Great. That's a summary. um, so, writing and solving equations can help us answer questions about equation. And like I said, the tricky part about this is not, I don't think, not solving the equation, but actually being able to write an equation that accurately represents the situation. So, suppose a scientist has 13 and 68 liters of acid and needs 16 and 500 liters for an experiment. How many more liters of acid does she need for the experiment? So she has 13.68, she wants 16.05. What does she need to add to 13.68 to get 16.05? So that unknown amount you represent with a variable, 13.68 plus what equals 16.05. And to solve this, you would subtract 13.68 from each side because you're trying to isolate the variable. So finding a solution in this way leads to a variable on one side of the equal sign and a number on the other. We can easily read the solution, in this case 2.37, from an equation with a letter on one side and a number on the other. So he said when we're solving these equations, our goal, there should be like a variable here, a comma, is to get one of the variable on one side of the equal sign by itself. And I always call it isolating a variable. In this example, let's say a food pantry takes a 54-pound bag of rice and splits it into portions that each weigh 3/4 of a pound. How many portions can they make from this bag? So I want to know how many groups of 3/4 it's going to take to make 54 pounds. So I could write it as my unknown number of groups times groups of 3/4 has to equal 54. And then again, we solve equations by isolating the variable, one of them, on one side of the equal sign. So I want to get 1x, not 3/4 of an x. And the way I'm going to get 1x is to either multiply by the reciprocal, 4/3, or I can think of it as dividing by 3/4. Any number divided by itself is also 1. And that would give a solution of 72. All right. So we're always going to try to solve equations by isolating a single one of the variables on one side of the equation. And at this point, it's going to involve either subtracting some number from both sides or multiplying or dividing both sides by some number.